We're taking bodybuilders right now. He is turning up the heat.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we got a video that I have been waiting for about a month since this event was announced. Y'all know Coach Trey. Y'all love Coach Trey. He's doing a comedy show at the gym. Me and Bella, we're helping out. We're at the gym. We're gonna be running the door. I'm gonna be reffing some fights. He's got a ton of fun stuff planned. He sold a crazy amount of tickets, so a lot of the clients are coming, a lot of non-clients are coming. Honestly, honest prediction, I think at least 100 people are gonna be here. That's just me. I know he's already sold a ton of tickets, so it'll be a good time. But before the video starts, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into it. All right, so this is the before, guys. We done set up the gym real damn nice. So what we got going on, this is gonna be the reserved seating area. It's gonna be dope. This is for people that pay to get the reserved seating. We're gonna have a little commentary team here. 2 of the comedians are gonna be doing commentary. Got the sparring going on in the ring. We got the comedians popping up in the ring. Trey he done went all out, man. He got some lights to go up top. He got 2 lights to shine down on the ring, as you can see there. On top of that, he got the lights over there. We got a fog machine. We got the speakers. We got VIP tables over here. This is just a little before the storm, calm before the storm. I'm not really trying to interview Trey right now because he's locked in, but don't tell him I'm proud of the man. He really doing his thing with this one. Don't tell him though, because Coach Trey not, but we proud of Coach Trey. Coach Trey locked in, man. How we feeling?
Hey,
minutes out.
Hold up. We
got Joel here. We got Jacob Dula here. That's Easy E, baby. This is AD. This is one of our heavyweights at the gym. I say heavyweights, but he don't even really come into the gym. He be slacking sometimes, but we love AD.
I do.
Hey, he got it on though, man.
I'm gonna get it right, man. This on slight, bro. I just got down.
Oh man, Harold Avalar is in the house. He was upset. I will say he was upset. He didn't get to make the last vlog. Yeah. But we're in this vlog. A lot of people don't know Harold. I'm reffing the fights today. I got a referee shirt in the back, so we're gonna be up close and personal. He's gonna. Now here, I'm gonna tell you before. I'm gonna tell all the fighters this when they come in. Nobody came to see a technical masterpiece. Do some cool stuff. Okay. Maybe do an Ali shuffle. Maybe do something behind the back. But I want to see blood. All right, here. Here, I want to see blood. You understand? Because I gave them a synopsis of you. I put 125, car mechanic, very small. That's all I had on you. That's all I had on you.
What? You gonna put a little like good looking like?
No. I saw Brian on the last vlog. I didn't put your sparring. Today, I'm reffing. I will be in the ring, all right, with the camera out. They ain't come to see no technical masterpiece, all right? We doing this for fun, all right? Look, we want to see cool stuff. I know you fight. Actually, screw all that. You got to be technical. Cause he gonna come try to knock you out. Give it back though. Don't fold in the corner. Cause like I told Harold, I gave him some information on you. I told him that you make robots. I told him that you're the oldest person we got. I told him you're 37. Are you 37?
39.
37. All right. So go in there.
Pretend I'm 37.
Pretend. But look, them hands are 18 and they're angry. They're 18 and they're angry, so go beat them.
I'm no silly. You know I got language barriers. You know accent you can sell me. That Colin Aubrey know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. My real friends, if not
now, sir, if this was a Kendrick Lamar concert, that what you yelling? It ain't like he's singing Riri.
You gotta give him what he wants.
All right, go ahead.
There's too much reverb, or do you think is it crisp?
The star of my last video, the Mexican Mike Tyson Ortiz. I huevo.
That boy.
Hey, but Luis, people loving the last video you were in. They say you were going crazy. Yeah, you don't check my Instagram. I'm about to delete that video if you don't go watch it.
Really?
Play. All right. Can I place in order?
Hold on, give me a second.
That's -1 point. Whatever serve. He don't throw up in the ring.
You threw it that one time too. Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, when we were sparring.
It was
oh.
No, it was
sparring him. I was sparring.
It was 4 tacos. I had eaten 4 tacos like 2 hours before.
Really was bad.
It was all chicken tacos, so I thought I was like, oh yeah, it'll just go away. Yeah. Bro, I get in the ring, bro. He hits me with like 4 or 5.
He goes,
I go, what?
Alright, we're gonna test the tacos.
I got my boys rocking the security, got them rocking the doors, got my man. You know what I'm saying? Usher, it's cool.
They're good? Alright, let's see. Alright, first bite. We gonna try them.
Don't they take like years?
These are fire.
I know.
These might be the best tacos I've ever had. Well, your aunt is better, but these are the best tacos I've ever had. Oh shit.
Yeah.
We got the ref shirt. Brian's ready. You got the rough shirt. It's a good shirt. It's a good shirt. It's a good shirt.
And the referee just started the match, so now they are punching. As you can see. We start off with some light jab, you know. A lot of good footwork going on. You know, it's early in the match though, so we are going to see, you know, a lot of energy from both fighters. You got anything you want to add? Now this is getting crazy because right now we've got someone on the ropes and that is scary. Now and we are expecting this is our hard hitter on the ropes right now, so we have you know maybe it's the novice that is coming into play here, but Now this is the referee is separating them, and what's happening there, according to my notes, is let me see, a smother was happening to prevent the other boxer from hitting.
Now I'll tell you right now, and Jerry over here, he's gonna get into the technical. But when it boils down to it, these are two ground-ass men punching each other. You just gotta look at that. That is impressive. I'm gonna be honest. 'Cause you put me up there in this little kind of way, I'm dead. I'm dead. You know, Jerry, he was telling me jabs, punches, but you gotta look at the warriors in this team. You know what I mean? You got anything to add, Jerry? You okay?
I'm good, and I'm going through it. I've actually bet on this fight. You know, I'm looking for Rodriguez to win. I bet my house on it. Now that might have been a bad idea as this is a sparring match, but you know, I don't do it all and do nothing. But you know, you're right. They are warriors, and I couldn't have done this. Now it's getting serious, and there are some body blows happening, I believe. Oh, he's on the ropes again. You know,
I'm gonna tell you right now, there, I'm scared of shit.
That's what you need to get in the first 30 seconds of being up there.
I'm telling you right now, my balls are really rotten now. So I can't even imagine it right there.
I think we do have to keep talking because that is what is going on right now. So, now what we have here is both fighters are kind of dancing around each other. We're seeing the footwork again. And we're seeing the weave in, you know, the bob, the weave. And now that was an expert weave, I believe.
Here, I'm gonna ask you right now, have you ever been married a day in your life? Because, I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, boxers fall like marriage. I've been in Korea right now. 4 people in this fight right now. There's me, you, and them.
I do believe that is true. Now what we have here is this is going to be an endurance game in the second act, and both of these fighters they are. Now I'm not sure of Harold's fighting record, but I am aware that Rodriguez is a rookie, and that is going to play into whether he can keep up with Harold in this second act. We're seeing body blows right now. He is turning up the heat in this little last second half.
I think what we're forgetting to mention here is that Harold is also a karma king. So I'm sure he's looking at a lot of this, like, you know, fixing a car.
Yeah, you know, you gotta change the oil. And that was a great head hit, I believe. That was technically amazing, I believe. Now, Harold has been keeping Rodriguez on the ropes, I will say, and that was a good uppercut right there. He's on the ropes again. Now, these two are both great fighters, I must say.
In all my years, you know, in all my years. I don't have anything to say, I just have been doing it for years.
In your years of what?
In my years being married, unmarried, boxing, I've never boxed myself, I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm not even going to say I can do it. I'm not even going to make that do it.
That is absolutely true. Now, because I myself do not know boxing, I'm not sure who would win if I had to be honest with everybody here. But I believe they're both doing a great job. No one's close to a knockout, I believe. And maybe you guys feel bad or not. Now we got a little body punch action there. Those are some fast, hard-hitting punches, I will say. Nice bobbing and weaving. The ref is calling him to keep going. Now we can talk about that ref. Now let's talk about that ref. I got nervous about that ref. But I hear he's an amateur with 28 plus fights under his belt. Now that's impressive.
I see right here he's about to move into his very first MMA match. Now, I feel like that's this without the gloves, or I don't know, maybe, my boxing is my thing, you know.
MMA is mixed martial arts.
Well, we're starting off on another round. I'll tell you this right now, boxing is about sharing. It's all about that, it's about sharing and exchanging punches. And, you know, we'll get you jab there. Getting in close to the body shot.
Now there are some grunts being heard. I'm sure we can all hear them. I'm really impressed that you are able to take all of those body shots. Now, back to the ref, because I have to know that MMA is mixed martial arts. So he's basically doing a combination of all of the fighting. So boxing, you got Muay Thai, you got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, essentially like combining that into a unique fighting style.
So it's like super pretty martial arts. Now we are here in this front right now. What does it mean? Yeah.
Well, and I think it means that both members are punching, and I think that is the goal of this match. Now I do believe that both of them are, you know, losing some endurance as we're going through this, because they have been punching for, I'm going to say about 6 minutes, maybe more.
And you're right, you said back in the second round that this back half is a battle of endurance. You know, it's whoever gets the line first. You know?
I do think that there is maybe some blood that has been spilled. If we do take a close-up look, maybe there is some blood on one of the opponent's shirts. Maybe it's a stain, maybe it's chocolate. I'm not sure. You have to ask the opponent.
Now we can just cameraman zoom in right there for us. Wherever he is.
Now we've got some body hits. Ooh, that was a nice uppercut. Now here's the thing: is we do have, I believe Rodriguez has dropped his arm, and he's not protecting his face as much in the second half. But I think that is to his detriment.
You know, I'm going to tell you what hasn't been happening right now. Right here on my notes, it says low blow, hitting the nuts. Nobody's been hitting the nuts today, Jerry, except maybe you and the fact that your wife doesn't talk to you.
Now, there is some protective material around the nuts, so I believe that is preventing a lot of the nuts hitting. Now, they are giving it their all, and I do feel bad that we are making light of the situation, but they really are doing well. I feel like we all can see that. So, whenever they finish, give it up to these right now.
I need some defense. We are not shutting the fuck up. Like, we are yapping. What
do you have to say about that?
Sorry, I was memorized about how swaggy everything was looking real quick. Now we're seeing some good punches here. If I had to guess that he's going with a left arm injury, graded. And that has to be affecting his fighting some way, but he's not getting up.
I am seeing maybe some left being slower on the punch. He's using his right arm more, but I think he is hold on. he's an orthodox fighter, I believe, so the left arm will play a big factor here because he's leading with that left arm. Now, both of these fighters are orthodox fighters, and that means that they're going to be, something. I'm seeing a lot of, what is it? I'm finding smothering between the two. Now, this could be because they're tired, it could be because they don't want to see punched.
I'm gonna tell you what I see right now. I'm seeing a lot of energy, and they may be trying to run through each other. You know what I mean? I don't think they're necessarily trying to stop. They're not trying to smoke. They're just have so much force that they gotta stop each other, and they're gonna fall right through. You know what I mean? Just the energy is built up. I've seen it in my day. I've seen one boxer go right through another boxer, just stays right through. No crazy, like 97, no forget.
Now, TP Junior, we need to talk about you for a second here. So you're a legacy here. So when did you start going to boxing matches?
Well, some say I was born into this world. My mom actually gave birth to me in boxing ring. So I feel kind of a reconnection to the ring. I feel it's always calling me. Me personally, I never really
I appreciate the sport. But now, I believe that was a tackle. That is going to maybe something like that. I don't believe for tonight, and that was really crazy.
I swear to God, in all my years, I've never seen something so goddamn exciting. And you know what? The only thing better than that is that I know that son of a bitch Colton's not gonna be here for another couple minutes.
Honestly, fuck Colton because he fucking delivered my divorce papers. Oh my gosh, I think we have another tackle is what we have here. Now this is not my notes because I don't think it's legal to boxing, but if it is, mazel tov, you know what I mean? And then we have some nice jabs, some nice crosses. And I love that these are really good boxers, and I appreciate this. This is a matchup for the age.
And Jerry, I love it. They were doing crazy stuff, and now they're back to that normal boxing. You know what I mean? You really, once you see the other way, the violence, the slimming down, you learn to appreciate the normal boxing. You know what I mean? Oh. Hey, if that isn't legal, it should be. That was cool. You can spin around and hit that guy. Oh my God. That's not good.
Now, I put money on Trey to win because I actually bet against my house because my wife talked to my wife. So, Trey, we're going to win this, and apparently we're not scoring these. So I guess I'm going to win money. TP was on
Oh my, that son of a bitch!
Hold on.
Fighters do a great job. That was cool.
Keep it going for these guys. They're in way better shape than me. I keep struggling to get in here. I'm going to level with you. Dre, how do you feel after that fight? Tell the people.
I feel great. First time I ever got took down. And hit me with a spinning elbow, which is crazy.
Yeah, that got a little crazy. Where did you get the nickname Candyman from?
I love to eat candy all the time. Any kind, it don't matter.
Gotcha. Well, that makes me feel horrible that you like to eat candy all the time and look like that. I'm going to level with you. Will, how do you feel after that fight?
Pretty good. I think I messed up the rule set. I thought takedowns were legal. I think he might have broke something, but have to check on that in the morning.
It's valid. I'm sorry for calling your name boring. Please don't beat me up after the show. I apologize. Guys, give it for these fighters. What a great show. That's so much.
Ryan Dudley, first fight coming up 165 pounds, 37 years old.
Tell you, that's a grown-ass man in here, for real. He's got a 401k. That's crazy. Are you guys ready for your last fighter of the night? It's a big deal. He put this show together. If you know him, he's kind of like if one of the Oompa Loompas fell into the chocolate river. He's like if a Goomba came to life. Guys, please give it up for Trey, Young Juicebox Wissamar!
And now turning towards his pro debut.
And lots of times in my day, he is attempting to arouse the audience. Because an audience at sometimes is better than an audience at
And now it is working. Jerry loves that. Now what we see here is he's got some body blows going on. We got some blocking. We're moving fast out of the gate. Now Trey was on the ropes for a second there, but quickly maneuver. That's good footwork there.
I mean, they are all over the place. You see Trey's speed really shine right here. He is moving into all four quadrants of the boxing ring right here.
Now the footwork and the bobbing and weaving is great for Trey, but we gotta talk about Brian. Brian is really just coming in and beaming down on Trey. You know what I mean?
Now in this situation, Trey is baby, and baby is in the corner. You know, it says right here, Brian Dudley. He's a mechanic. He creates robots for many companies. You think he kind of sees this as one of his robot creations? You know, you think he breaks it down like that?
And you know what? I think that may be true. I think we got a smart fighter with the mechanics. But Trey is seasoned, and he's looking for the pro debut. And let's just keep in mind, Trey's been doing this for a long time.
So we got a damn Brian there. What do we think? You know, we had to really break down what that means for our boxer here. You know, Trey's one of the greatest here. He's a very short man, but he's got a big heart. You know what I mean? We love him.
You know, and I've heard that. I heard that damn Brian. I felt that in the soul. You know what I mean? There's not too much of a height difference here, but there is a slight, which that affects the reach that we've got between these two fighters. The reach is an issue. We should talk about the ref against us. One more fun fact about him is that he has over 125K followers on social media. Does anybody follow him here in this room?
No!
Okay, I'm hearing a strong no.
I'll pull up his socials right now if everybody wants to get out their phone. It's just Dean Agnew _ I mean, that's what we really should be celebrating here. He's got a lot of followers. I mean, we're sitting here and we're talking about technique. There ain't nothing greater than 125,000 followers.
Now, I will say, I think that the wardrobe comes into play here with the boxers. Trey is in a tank top, which gives him more, breathability. But here we have some, and I've been looking at the notes all night, but I have not memorized what they are. And I'm still struggling to find it. They're holding each other, which is, a finish, but also something else. And, now they're not. It's a lot of jabs. But, what we have to look at here is there's a lot of head hits from Trey to Brian. But Trey is in the corner. Baby's in the corner, if you will. Get him out of the corner.
One thing I can say about Trey watching him fight right now is that, he gets himself in a situation, he's scrappy, he gets out. He can get out of the corner real quick, and, we really got to commit him on that.
Here's the thing, Brian has a beard, though. And as we all know, beard equals better. I'm sorry, Trey. I'm sorry. Spider-Man can equal better as well. And here's the thing, is both of these men are reaching the point of the endurance challenge, is what we got here. Trey dodged me very nicely, but we are reaching a point of endurance being exhausted. And I've heard that is true. Now here's the thing, is both, hey, we got some body shot. Now here's the thing, is Trey packs a lot of power, but Brian has more reach, and that is active, that we can see that here. But we got a lot of punches being blocked by Brian right now.
Trey's got a lot of power in this contention. When he's getting those body shots, he's got a lot of power. I think that's important to note.
I like that you're taking on the technical TV. I know that you said this is a generational thing. How much of the technical do you know, TV?
You know, I don't even, I think it's kind of hard to me. I never really learned the term labor just kind of baked in me from the start. But yeah.
You know who else is on the ropes? The ref. I saw him get close to those ropes. Dean Agnew. How you feeling tonight, ref? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up! And that's 10 points to me, guys. I don't know if you're counting, but I'm winning. Okay. Now, Trey, what I think you should do, I think you should hit a hook. You know, you're blocking really well. This is your coach from the heavens above, if you will. Yeah, that was a good uppercut. See, I'm worried.
Solid shots from both competitors out here.
So the word I was struggling to find earlier was smother, and I think we're getting back into the smothering zone. Because it might be tired, it might just be not wanting to get hit, but I think the endurance factor is factoring in here.
You know, I think it's really cute that we have an official term for when they hook.
Now I know no one can win, but in my heart we're all winners. I mean, most of all, because I got a thumbs up from the ref, so it's up to everybody.
You know, no matter what, we really got to show.
Trey, are you ready for your comedy set? Okay, I'll interview you. Don't worry about it. I'm coming in. Don't worry. It takes me a second. I'm out of shape. Don't worry. Hey, Brian, how you feeling after that fight?
A little rough, but I'm good.
Rough. Awesome. It's a very white guy answer. I fuck with it. You're like, I'm all right. Cool. Hey, Trey, how are you feeling after that fight?
Tired. He hit hard. That's why I love Brian.
Trey, how is it going to feel to be the first comedian to ever do a set with a concussion? That's very valid. This is the last time we're doing the show tonight. Guys, please give it up for both fighters. That was fun.